BTS fans are demanding an apology after a radio host disrespected BTS. RM is excited to leave. I couldn't breathe. V's raw honesty about his past. And the Grammys selfishly use BTS. Watch till the end to find out more. Apologize to Jin. BTS fans are demanding an apology after a radio host disrespected BTS. A controversy began within the BTS fan community after Marco Mazzoli, a radio show host on Italy's Lo Zudi 105, made offensive remarks about Jin, the oldest member of BTS. Mazzoli spoke negatively about Jin's latest solo song, Running Wild, and showed little regard for the feelings of BTS's large fan base. This problem escalated when a recording of Mazzoli's comments during the show went viral on the internet. In the clip, he harshly criticized the song and made sarcastic remarks about the popularity of BTS. This behavior quickly angered BTS fans, who took to social media platforms such as X and Instagram to express their displeasure. They created hashtags like Apologize to Jin and Respect BTS, which drew widespread attention from people all over the world. BTS fans actively voiced their disappointment on Mazzoli's social media profiles, leaving many comments that criticized his unprofessional behavior. They reminded him that having the freedom to speak his mind doesn't give him the right to disrespect artists. Tensions increased further when Fabio Alisei, another host from the same radio program, trivialized the fans' complaints on his Instagram stories, aggravating the situation even more. In reaction to the ongoing disrespect, the ARMY community organized a large-scale email campaign targeting HYBE, the management company that oversees BTS, and other relevant parties. They urged these stakeholders to take decisive action against the inappropriate comments made by the radio hosts. Up to now, HYBE Labels has remained silent on the controversy, leaving many fans anxiously waiting for a response. Despite the outcry from fans, Mazzoli has refused to retract his statements, dismissing the reactions as overly sensitive, and the radio program itself has not altered its stance. Meanwhile, the BTS fan community remains steadfast and united in their quest for justice. They continue to demand accountability, hoping their actions will lead to a resolution that respects the dignity of BTS members. The fans argue that public figures, especially those with influence over the media, should uphold a standard of respect and professionalism towards artists. This situation highlights the power of fan communities in advocating for respect and proper treatment within the entertainment industry. The Grammys selfishly use BTS. BTS has shown their worldwide popularity again by taking 3 of the top 4 places for the most-watched Grammy performances in the last 10 years. A report by Japan 101, which looked into online records, pointed out that these performances are among those watched the most on YouTube from the Grammy Awards. This famous Korean band did really well in the rankings, coming in 2nd, 3rd, and 4th. Fans showed how happy and proud they were on social media sites, by celebrating BTS's achievements and looking forward to even more success when the band comes back later this year. Fans believe strongly in the band's bright future, saying that BTS is already at the level of icons and will only go up from here. They made comments showing that they think this is just the start of more great achievements. With excitement growing for their upcoming performances, fans are hoping that BTS will soon be at the top of the list with their future Grammy shows. Fans also talked a lot about past Grammy events, especially as the 2025 Grammy Awards were coming up. They remembered fondly BTS's performances from before, especially their Butter performance, which got everyone standing up and dancing along. Many said this was one of the best performances of the night at the 2022 Grammys, showing how much impact BTS has on people all over the world. However, despite these impressive achievements, BTS has not yet won a Grammy Award, a fact that has not gone unnoticed by their global fan base. Some fans expressed frustration, believing that the Grammys have not fairly recognized the band's contributions to music and international culture. They argue that BTS's frequent nominations and featured performances are used to attract viewers and boost the ceremony's popularity, without actually honoring the group with an award. This sentiment is echoed across social media platforms, where fans debate the fairness of the Grammy Awards and discuss the broader implications of using popular international artists to garner attention while withholding actual accolades. RM is excited to leave. On February 1st, RM shared an update from the military on Weverse. He told his fans that he had been promoted to sergeant. RM began his message with friendly words, hoping fans had a good Lunar New Year, and asking if they enjoyed rice cake soup, a traditional holiday food. RM also took a moment to talk about his age in a funny way. He joked about feeling old at 32 and tried to make himself feel younger by saying he's really just 30, using a way of calculating age that's common in South Korea, where people count age differently. He talked about how much he's looking forward to life after the military. RM shared his excitement about sharing more with his fans once he's out of the military, which will be on June 10th. He also posted a selfie wearing his army uniform with a black muffler covering part of his face, letting fans see a bit of his current life. RM's post touched fans deeply and quickly spread on social media. Many fans talked about how much they miss hearing from him. One fan made a lighthearted comment about how much RM seems to want to get back to regular life, while another mentioned how fun his message was. RM started his military service in December 2023 with V. Since other members like Jin and J-Hope have finished their service and started making music again, fans are really excited for when everyone in the group will be back together later this year. The BTS community is staying excited and supportive, eagerly waiting for the day they can see all the members together again. Efforts are being made to involve BTS in a controversy. Recently, an article about Kim Ga-young, a weather presenter at MBC, has faced criticism for linking the popular K-pop group BTS to a grave matter. Kim Ga-young is currently being investigated as one of the people accused in a workplace harassment case that sadly ended with a tragedy. The issue began when messages were found where Kim and 3 others from her work were seen making fun of their colleague, Oh Yoana. These messages have since been spread all over the internet. Despite the seriousness of the situation, the article chose to focus on Kim Ga-young's posts on social media, particularly pictures where she is wearing a ring, leading to gossip that she might be getting married. It also highlighted her relationship with P-Dog, the producer known for his work with BTS and often called the father of BTS's music, because of the many hit songs he has produced for the band. This connection made in the article between BTS, P-Dog, and the investigation upset many fans and readers. They felt it took away from the serious nature of the case. The way the article was written has led to a lot of backlash, with many online comments criticizing the decision to mix celebrity news with a serious investigation. Some people were confused and upset by the style of reporting, questioning why BTS and P-Dog were mentioned in relation to the actual events. Many people online have asked that news outlets focus more on the important details of the harassment case and not get sidetracked by unrelated celebrity news. They believe that the seriousness of what happened shouldn't be hidden behind flashy journalism, and that the story should stay true to the facts. Will Weverse be taken down? There's some big news in the world of K-pop fans in South Korea. Kakao Entertainment is about to launch a new platform called Weverse, and it looks like it's going to really shake things up. Right now, HYBE's Weverse is pretty much running the show in this market, but with Weverse coming in, it might turn into a real competition between Kakao and HYBE. Kakao got even bigger last year because they bought SM Entertainment. They already had this K-pop fan platform called Bubble, and now they're planning to launch Weverse too. On the other hand, HYBE has been busy as well. They've been adding famous international pop stars to their lineup and upgrading their tech with some cool AI features. These fan platforms are like special online spots where K-pop fans can get all sorts of exclusive stuff and even chat directly with their favorite artists. They're really popular because fans can do a lot there, like join fan clubs, buy merch, check out exclusive content, book concert tickets, and a lot more. With physical album sales and concerts not pulling in as much money as before, Korean entertainment companies are really pushing these online platforms. They're becoming a new way to make money, especially with the huge global interest in K-pop and Korean dramas. HYBE's been doing really well with Weverse. They had this big livestream music festival last year, the 2024 Weverse Con Festival, which pulled in 22,000 fans, with 18,000 watching online. Since Weverse started in 2019, it's grown a ton and has about 9.7 million people using it every month now. It's got big-name groups like BTS and Blackpink, and even international stars like Ariana Grande and Dua Lipa. Just recently, HYBE added this digital membership thing on Weverse. It's got upgraded image quality and subtitles in 13 different languages, which is pretty handy for international fans. Now, while all this is going on, Kakao is still getting Weverse ready. They're testing it out behind the scenes. But it sounds like they've got bigger plans too. They're thinking about making Weverse more than just a music thing. They could start including all kinds of Korean culture stuff like webtoons, dramas, and movies. It's an exciting time for K-pop fans and the whole Korean entertainment scene. These platforms are really stepping up their game, and it'll be interesting to see how things change once Weverse is officially out there. V opens up about loneliness, finding true friends, and more. V really gave us a deep dive into his life and thoughts during a recent interview. He opened up about everything from his hobbies to how he sees his future, and it's genuinely intriguing to get such an honest glimpse into his world. He started by discussing what he thinks is his greatest talent, which is his never-ending curiosity for the things he's passionate about. V emphasized that no matter how much older he gets, his curiosity remains strong, fueling his interest in his hobbies and work. In terms of downtime, V is pretty versatile. He loves to unwind by watching movies, getting some exercise at the gym, or even playing video games. These activities help him maintain a balanced lifestyle between his busy work schedule and personal time. A memorable moment that V shared was from Simin Festival, an event where he met international fans face-to-face after a long break. He described this experience as exhilarating, reminiscent of the buzz of touring and performing live, which he deeply misses and cherishes. V also spoke passionately about his love for movies. He explained how a good action movie could impact him so much that he might find himself shadowboxing the next day, showing how films influence his mood and activities. This connection to cinema is a major source of inspiration and enjoyment for him. When it comes to friendships, V values the ability to be himself the most. He appreciates those moments with friends where he can shed the image of V from BTS and just be his offstage self. This authenticity with his friends provides a necessary break from his public persona, allowing him to relax and enjoy his private life. Discussing icons, Jackie Chan stands out to V as a major influence, especially for his groundbreaking roles in action films and martial arts. V is thrilled about the opportunity to work with Chan and is eager to experience the energy of collaborating with such a legendary figure. Deep friendships are crucial to V. He describes a best friend as someone who truly understands and accepts him for who he is, not someone he has to pretend with. He treasures the trips he takes with friends because those are the times when they can make new, lasting memories together. Despite his demanding career, which often involves tours and international commitments, V makes sure to reconnect with his friends during his breaks. They keep their friendship strong through constant communication, sharing updates, selfies, and videos to make up for the times they're apart. V also shared insights into how different it feels to promote music solo compared to with BTS. He noted the loneliness of solo promotions, missing the reassurance and presence of his bandmates, which made him realize the value of their support. On stage, V focuses on enjoying the moment and the performance itself rather than getting overwhelmed by the scale of the audience or the event. In his alone time, V prefers quiet reflection, enjoying solitude, which helps him recharge his mental and emotional batteries. V also shared a simple morning routine, starting his day with a deep breath, which sets a peaceful tone for his day. Music, according to V, is more than just a career. It's a vital source of comfort and a core part of his identity. He can't imagine his life without it, reflecting his deep connection and commitment to his art. Looking into the future, V imagines a world where travel could be instantaneous, hinting at his wish for a more efficient lifestyle given his tight schedule. He closed the interview with a friendly message to his fans, asking about their well-being in his typical warm manner, ensuring them that he's doing fine and keeping up with his stylish image. I couldn't breathe. V's raw honesty about his past. The part that really got everyone talking was when he was asked if he'd ever want to go back to any time in his past. His answer was super honest and kind of hit hard. He said he wouldn't want to go back because he faced a lot of tough times that he feels he's not strong enough to go through again. But he also mentioned that all those hard times helped shape him into who he is today, which is someone who now enjoys a more peaceful life. His response really struck a chord with a lot of people. He talked about how back then, things were so rough that he felt like he couldn't even breathe. That confession brought out a lot of support and love from his fans all over the world. They took to social media to share how much they stand with him and admire his strength. One fan expressed that V is strong for sharing his struggles and hoped that those who hurt him would eventually face their karma. Another fan remarked that the situation was terrible and doubted that many people understood the severity of what had occurred behind the public image of BTS, adding that they hoped Tae would receive all the good he deserves and offering their sympathy. There were numerous messages wishing for justice for V and better days ahead. Some messages included hopes that karma would catch up with those who wronged him, and one even wished that those who caused him any pain would experience much worse in the future as their karma. Fans strongly supported him, sending words of encouragement and expressing their pride in his strength. They shared sentiments like praising V as the strongest person and expressing admiration for his ability to speak about his experiences. They urged him not to dwell on the past and to live his life as he wishes, while another noted his mental strength and wondered how he coped with the challenges within such a tough industry. All the reactions showed just how much V's fans care about him and stand by him. It's clear from the interview and what people are saying online that there's a real strong connection and a sense of community among his fans. It's pretty amazing to see how open he can be about his struggles and how that openness helps strengthen the bond with his fans. They really respect how he's dealt with his challenges and continue to support him through everything.